So the time has come to form Predaking. So we gotta do a little manipulation of each one of these to get them into their combined form. So let's do that now. So we're gonna start with Dive Bomb first, and first thing you gotta do is you gotta get these arms out the way because you want to take off his backpack. And it's gotta slide off. Of course, this is gonna be fun to try to do. Gotta slide this thing off. Okay, I did that off camera, which I didn't want to do, but you want to get the wings out of it and pretty much extend them on both sides. This leaves you just dive bomb like this for right now. Just gonna put these back to how they were. Now we're gonna make him and turn him into an arm. So this is gonna come forward like this on both sides. There's a panel that opens up. And they come together like that. It looks like they snapped in automatically too. This head will come down like this. So you have it looking like that for right now. Front toes tuck in. Then you want to take this and twist it sideways like that, and you want to open this up because this is where the hand is going to be connected into. And the hand is stored right here. Just a matter of trying to get it out. There's a problem. So let me get this thing out and then we'll put it in there. All right, so there it is. I had to line things up and get things snapped into place. There's tabs and stuff that these things line into. Not the most secure because it keeps coming undone on one side. But that is the left arm done. Things, you want to take these and slide them down like that. Take the wings, bring them up like this. And then you got to open up this compartment, and I don't know how to get that open because I can't get my hands in there, and I will figure that out off camera. Be right back. Why I can't open it? Because it's from this side. You gotta open it up like this. Open that up and open that up. Now they should tab in on both sides like that. And then you want to take this piece and turn it around. So you have that going on for the back of his wings. All right, so let's get Rampage into the other arm. So like you're going back into robot mode, you want to and then you want to tuck in his feet on both sides. That way now he can stand a lot better, a lot easier too this way. Bring these down like that. And well, we'll stand you upside down for right now. These are gonna come around and up and down like that on both sides. So you wanna bring this up around, straighten it out, and bring the claw and rest it over on both sides like this. And everything should snap in. Take the arms, bring them down like that. Is there a tab point anywhere? No. Kind of wish there was. Bring the arms down, then you want to take the... Just bring them down, then bring them up. Hold on, let me see something. Too soon. There is a locking point. You bring them up and connect them into a locking point on the side of his arms, and they'll keep it nice and straight and won't move. Now for this backpack, you want to bring it down so you have the combiner slot showing. And then you want to take this thing, since he's this arm, you want to bring this way. And then you want to open this up and you want to put the fist in here just the same way. All right, so I had the feet mistransformed. I don't know what I was reading, but here is the second arm done. Now moving on to the right foot, you're gonna take Headstrong's head and spin it around like that. And then you want to take it and bring it up So it looks like this. For the hind legs, you want to take them and put them back into, compact them back up and into here. Like that. You want to bring up this combiner leg all the way up, turn it around, and have it bent like this. So you have that look going on so far. Now for the front legs, I'm going to take them and bend them in and around like that. Like this. So you have flat, everything all compact and behind them into a big box. Then you want to open up the feet and peg these in. Let me see. Okay. All right, so let me put these off camera because I got to look at it real close. So you line them up, and there you go. Foot all done. Pretty simple. Yeah, pretty simple. Rocks the same thing. Spin his head and bring it up like so. Take these, you want to fold them and compact them back in. Bring up the combiner leg, the thigh. That one's tight. Turn it around right here and then spin it down on this so it looks like that. I'll take these legs, bend them in. Then you want to then you want to take this thing, spread his legs, and it should snap them better off camera than it does on camera, of course. But there we go. Another foot done. Instead of straining my neck, I'm bringing the instructions over here to do this. So this part is a part that looks like, oh, I'm sorry. This part has got to untab somehow. Where's my splunger? So this piece comes up like that, but it's not staying together. It's falling off because it broke. So I'll figure out how to do something with that. That was a very tight connection. It was not coming out. I could have just left it alone, but it is what it is. Now these pieces over here on the side come out to form a larger crest. So you want to piece out. So you want to bring these open this up, push these back like you're transforming them, and then you want to get this head out somehow. Because that head's in there pretty deep. So let me try to pop out this head. All right, so we gotta get this head up and popped out. Now I thought we had to pop this out, I'm reading the directions and it doesn't say what you're supposed to do. It doesn't say to do this, right? You're supposed to pop this out like that to bring his head up. It doesn't say that, it just says to pull it up. So that's where I was lost. So I watched the goat and MGO cleared it up for me. So that's what you had to do to get Predaking's head up out of there. You don't have to, I thought it was a lot more work and I was like, it's not moving, not enough space, but that's what you got to do. And then you want to close it back up. Like that. Maybe not like that. Or is it like that? I feel like he's looking down too far. Let me fix it. Much better. Now he's looking more at us as opposed to looking down. Let's get this wing back up. All right. So that's what we got so far. So next step is you want to take these front paws and they're gonna peg into this spot right here on both sides. Just gotta line them up. And it sounds easier than done, right? Get these feet out the way. So there you go. It lines up on both sides. One is always easier than the other for some reason. There we go. All right, so you have that going on. We're just gonna leave these out like that for right now. These keep popping out, closing up. I'll fix that at the end. But you have that look so far going on for the chest. A nice block. Then you want to bring these up like that, so they're facing forward like this. So you got some nips for cannons. Last part is you want to take these feet, leave them as is, that they were in all mode. You just want to bring these down, but you want to bring the toes. Awkward holding this thing. You want to bring the toes up until they come all the way up. So you have that look going on. Bring them down and up like this. Now, for this piece here that I broke off, I gotta get this piece right here up and over to form like the chin over here. So let me do that off camera. All right, so this piece here I broke. Woe is me, but there we go. Here is his head skull, the chest piece and the head of Predaking all done. I'm probably going to have to adjust these when I combine everything, but that's everything all together for right now. Now, for the fun part is putting everything together to form the full bot. All right, so I'm going to take this. Let's make sure that this is nice and straight. We'll get the wings out the way. Ideally, it just comes down like this, and then it should just slide in. Like that. Freaky. There we go. These don't lock in anywhere. But so we have that going on with the front part, and then we'll do the legs next. So this piece right here, it's got the slots right there on both sides. Tantrum is which one? Oh, yeah. So tantrum goes this like this on this side. So you want to take this and you want to turn it around because you have this connected piece. I think I'm doing it right. Yeah, I am. It slides right up in there like that. Now we'll do the second one right here. Make sure that these are, let me see if I could bring this camera up any further. I don't think I can. This guy's getting tall really quick. So you just want to take this and just slide it into like that. Pretty cool, huh? I'm digging it. Now for the arms. How do we do the arms? Well, first off, these things gotta come popped out like that. Now for the arms, let me check it out and see how that works. I had to bring the camera all the way up. So there is a slot. Let's move the arm out the way. There is a slot that this thing is gonna slide into over here. I'm just hoping to line it up. Line up to the best of my ability. Let me do this off camera because I can't see it. All right, so I'm doing this part off camera, but I'm gonna line it up with this slot right here. It's hard to do it on camera. I'll give it a go one time. Oh, there we go. I did it on camera. Yay! I'm a professional. God damn. Combining things is a pain in the ass. Now I gotta figure out if the wings clip in. Be right back. So there is a clip point for the wings. It's not a very tight clip, but there is. This is gonna go into a peg up here. I should line up and peg in. It's banging into Rampage's arm, so it's not actually. Oh, there we go. Never mind. I got it. I got it. There we go. Jesus Christ. And then, where is the joint? There we go. Bend these up a little bit. I think that's done. He's not done yet. I just got one more step to do. All right. So, I put one in already. The other one goes in, if I could get this thing to stay still, right over here in this hole. So I already bent down this peg. Just got to get it into that port. It helps me get the wing out the way too. Where'd it go? Right here. Okay, there we go. And just want to repeg in the wing. I did everything all backwards. Okay. I feel like one. All right, there we go. Jesus Christmas. All right, so we got that going on. My camera's very wobbly at this height, but we got that going on. And the last thing that I'm pretty sure is putting the gun together. Hold on, let's get that done next. So this has those holes here. Gonna match it up with that. And now you got his accessory of choice. So that's gonna be his accessory. We'll call it accessory. All right, and there's a port in his arm that this will plug into, like that. Oh, god damn! These big boys are really hard to mess with, but it's done. And here is Predaking in his robot mode, minus the broken piece, which probably could be glued. Yeah, I manhandled this and broke it. That's my own fault. But anyway, here he is, combined. And this is how I think he's gonna stay, unless I have to move. Then I'll take him apart. But for the most part, this is how Predaking is gonna stay. And I like it. I do like him. We do need an updated version of this guy, though. As far as details and stuff, let's take a look. I'm gonna do my best with this, because this thing is just probably the biggest combiner I got right now. There's his head sculpt. Very orange with a blue visor and got some black antennas. And then you got the lion chest piece, which is really, really cool, I think. The dual cannons and the wings and everything about Predaking is just freaking cool. He really is. And not for nothing, but his back is, his profile is pretty clean. The backpack is pretty nice, minus these feet hanging out. It doesn't look too bad, you know, as far as his profile looks. I'm just trying to. He's a chunky boy. He really is. But this is what I really want him for, was for the Predaking. Not for the single boss, but for this. It's pretty awesome. Now let's do some comparisons. That's going to be the fun part. So here he is with this sloppy mess. Volcanicus. And you can see how small. Let's see if I could. How he towers over them. Very tiny. Very tiny. Volcanicus, small combiner. Very, very small. Here's with Abominus. And I think this one is really done nicely. He feels more solid than Volcanicus, and I think he just looks much better. But you can see how they look. It's pretty much the same size as Volcanicus. You know, he's small in scale. Now I'm gonna grab some modern day combiners that we have to see the big difference. God damn, he's still taller than Menasor too. I didn't realize how big he was. I really did not. But yeah, so this is the Legacy Menasor with Power of the Prime's Predaking. Here's with Studio Series Devastator. It was a little bigger, not by much. And finally, here he is with Superion. All right, so finally, the combined mode of the Predacons into Predaking. I like how he looks. I see the difference between this and the frame bots that we do with the combiners, and I feel like the frame gives it more. They're more solid and together. This one is kind of loose and like kind of like wonky. But if you keep them standing just like that, it's fine. I just feel like when you start fiddling with them, like things start separating, like how the hands are and all that, and things start falling apart. But I'm glad I got a Predaking in my collection finally. I would like an updated version now. I mean, now being, now that I got this one, being all bougie, well, I want something better. But I'm happy with this so far. He does need stickers though, and I'm gonna look at the Toy Hacks versions to see how much better they fare with this one, because the ones that they come with are very flaky. They fall off and they don't stick too well. Just in my experience with what Power of the Prime stickers are, they were pretty bad. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'm done with Predacon. Oh my god, with Predaking. I hope you all enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay healthy, enjoy your toys. Crazy Eights is out.